Hello, this is Sharon from SAS Statistical Programming. In this tutorial, we're going to look at another character function, SUBSTR function. So in last tutorial, we looked at a character function, scan function. So SUBSTR function is similar to scan function. Both of them can extract a substring from a character value. Scan function extracts words within a value that is marked by delimiters. However, SUBSTR function extracts a portion of value by starting at a specified location. The SUBSTR function is best when we know the exact position of the string that we want to extract. The string does not need to be marked by delimiters. The SUBSTR function can be used to extract a portion of a character value or replace the contents of a character value. First, let's look at how to extract a portion of character value using SUBSTR function. This is the syntax form. Start with SUBSTR keyword and followed by argument, position, and in, where argument specify the character variable or expression to scan, and position is the character position to start from. And n specifies the number of characters to extract. If n is omitted, then all the remaining characters will be included in the substring. For example, we have a variable cell code, and it has value like CA001, TX201, and NG003, etc. So the first two letters is the state information, and followed by 3 digits of cell code. So what we want to do is we want to extract the first two letters, which is the state information, and put that into a new variable. We call it state code. So in order to do that, we can use the SUBSTR function, and the cell code is the variable and it's the argument. And 1 is the position to start from. So we want to start with the first letter of the value. And 2 means we want to extract 2 characters. So in this way, we will extract the state information, which is the first 2 characters from the values of cell code. Next, let's look at how to replacing text using SUBSTR function. SUBSTR function can also be used to replace the contents of a character variable. The syntax is identical to extracting a portion of character value, starting with SUBSTR, and then the argument specifies character variable we want to modify, and position is at which the replacement is to begin. And n is the number of characters to replace. Again, if n is omitted, all remaining characters will be replaced. So here is an example. So we have a variable test code, and it has values like this. So what we want to do is replace 81 by 92. And 81 is start at the position of 4, and then we want to replace 2 characters. That's why the position is 4 and n is 2. And we want to replace character 81 with 92. So we can see SAS uses SUBSTR function to extract a substring or modify variables values. Depends on the position of the function in the assignment statement. When the function is on the right side of an assignment statement, for example, the SUBSTR function is on the right side in this example code, the function extracts the requested string. And when the SUBSTR function is on the left side of an assignment statement, like what we indicated in this example code, SUBSTR function is on the left side of the assignment statement, the function is used to modify variables values. So let's look at the SAS program for this video. First, I use proc import procedure to import Excel data file, CHARA data 1, and then the output SAS dataset is score data 0. So let's run this program. So the score data 0 is generated. And there's a one variable, it's called phone. So it's a character variable. And it contains phone number information for each observation. So let's look at this variable, look at the value. So this is the phone number here. And the first 3 letter is the area code. So from here you can see some of the number had area code as 000, and then some has the area code as 408. What I'm trying to do next is to extract this area code from the phone number and also replacing the area code as 00 with the area code as 408. Alright, so let's go back to the code window. So in this data step, the input data set is score data 0, and then the output SAS data set is score data 1. In this data step, I only include one assignment statement. This assignment statement is using the SUBSTR function to extracting a string from the values of this character variable phone. So the extracted string start from position 1, and then there are 3 letters I want to extract it from these values. And the resulting substrings will be stored in this new variable called exchange. So let's run this program and look at the new variable just generated, which is called exchange. So it's a character variable and it's supposed to contain only the first 3 letters of the values in this phone variable. So this is the original variable phone, and this is the exchange. This is the new variable. We can see the first 3 letters are extracted for each observation. This one is 000, and then there's another one, and there's another one. Alright, let's go back to the code window. So let's look at this data step program. The import SAS dataset is score data 1, and then the output SAS dataset is score data 2. So this is if-then statement. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm using this exchange variable that is generated from this previous data step program. If exchange equals 000, then I want to replace the first 3 letters of the values in this phone variable with 408. So this SUBSTR function here is for replacing the values in this phone variable, and the replace string start from position 1, and then the letter I'm going to replace is the first 3 letters. I want to replace it with 408 if the first 3 letters in this original phone variable is 000. Alright. So before I run this program, one thing I want to mention is I include 2 data step program, but actually it's the same if you just put this if-then statement after this line in the same data step program. I include 2 separate data step program is for the convenience of explanation. Alright, so let's run this program. Let's look at the variable phone and also the new variable exchange. So this is the variable exchange we generate from the previous data step program. And then in the second data step program, I use the SUBSTR function to replace the 000 with 408. So you can see now in this phone variable, all the area code, there's no area code as 00. So it becomes 408, and for this one, you can see it's 408. And lastly, this one, the area code here changed to 408. So, alright, so this, let me replace it with 2. Okay, so here it's a proc print procedure. This is the final SAS data set. Is score data 2, so this is score data 2. So let's print this data set. So if you want to generate a report, you can use the proc print procedure. All right. So this concludes this video. In this video, we talked about how to use the SUBSTR function. So there is two usage for this function. One is for extracting a substring from character values of the character variable. And the second usage is to replace a substring. All right, so this is it. And thank you for watching.